Would you consider meeting my grandfather for a possible match? I truly believe you're the right person to entrust her future to.
I'd like to meet her and have a conversation first, if that's alright.
What are you talking about?
You're just like everyone else, aren't you? You only care because I'm my grandfather's granddaughter, right?
Huh? Alright, I'll leave the production in your capable hands, based on this outline.
With someone as talented as you, Tokimeki TV is sure to thrive.
My name's Keiichi Sato. This gentleman here is Toshizo Hinomoto, the owner of Hirameki Movies.
Actually, I have a rather personal matter to discuss with you.
What is it?
Would you consider meeting my granddaughter for a potential arranged match?
Excuse me?
My granddaughter has always had a lot of female friends since her high school days. It seems she's not very interested in romance. As her grandfather, I want her to be with someone I can trust wholeheartedly. And Keiichi, I truly believe you're the right person for her. Would you at least consider meeting her?
I can't believe Toshizo would go this far. Your granddaughter must mean the world to you. Alright, I understand. However, I think it's important to respect her feelings as well. How about I meet her and we talk first?
Alright, I'll inform my granddaughter.
Yui, would you like to join me for a drink later?
I'm sorry. I already have dinner plans with my grandfather at the new restaurant that recently opened.
Wait, do you mean the one near the station?
Yes, that's the one.
I see. That restaurant by the station. Interesting. And so, I found myself meeting Yui Hinomoto.
I apologize for being late.
You arrived.
I'm sorry.
What's this about?
Huh?
Please, forget about this arrangement altogether.
What are you saying?
You're no different from everyone else. You're only interested in me because I'm my grandfather's granddaughter, aren't you?
Huh?
You don't need to keep it in. I've dealt with situations like this before.
Oh, could it be that Yui has experienced the same things I have?
Yui, take a deep breath. He genuinely cares about.
Alright, I understand. Alright, I'll call it a day for now.
Keiichi, please wait.
I knew it. So he's no different from the rest.
But let me say this. Next time, take the time to truly listen to what someone has to say. Only then should you make your decision.
What?
Those were Toshizo's own words. He used to remind me of them constantly when I was younger.
Oh, I see.
Alright, Yui.
It seems you've gotten the wrong idea.
What do you mean by that?
Good evening. I happened to notice you while I was having dinner.
Manager Kato.
Is everything alright?
Well, actually,
You've turned down the marriage proposal?
that's right.
You do realize Sato is the CEO of Tokimeki Television, don't you?
What?
Yui, don't overthink this. He specifically requested that his position not be disclosed. It's precisely because of his humility that I thought you could talk to him openly, without worrying about his status.
But why would someone like him agree to a marriage proposal with me?
I was the one who asked him. I was just worried about you. That's all.
Well, what's done is done. Let's focus on what's ahead. If anything's troubling you, I'm here to listen anytime.
I need to apologize to him.
Sometime later. Excuse me. Wait, Yui?
She asked me to arrange a meeting between you two.
Sato-san, I'm truly sorry. Because of my misunderstanding, I caused you undue distress.
I've experienced something similar myself, so I can genuinely empathize with what you're feeling.
A similar experience?
I've often been judged because of my work. The decision to keep my background hidden was entirely mine. So truly, there's no need to worry.
Sato, how can someone be this kind?
He's a remarkable person, don't you think?
Grandpa, please stop. I mean, yes, he's really an incredible person, but...
Huh?
No, that's not what I meant. Or maybe it is.
By the way, Yui, why don't you ask Keiichi for advice about your work?
Huh?
Advice and work? Yui works in the development department, and she's often struggling to come up with project ideas.
I'd be happy to help.
Really? Are you sure?
Of course. I've actually been looking forward to having a conversation with you, Yui.
Oh,
It's always best to talk things through with someone first before jumping to conclusions. That's what you meant, isn't it, Toshizo?
You've nailed it, Keiichi. That's exactly right.
oh, so that's what you were getting at. I see now.
Do you have some time after work today? Let's make it up for last time. And so, I ended up going out to dinner with Yui.
I'm always losing to Kato when it comes to proposals. His ideas are innovative and always hit the mark with market needs. I just don't know what I'm lacking.
How do you usually draft your proposals?
I have a notebook where I jot down my ideas.
It seems this comes down to how it's presented.
How it's presented?
For instance, if the show is about introducing great restaurants, you need to clearly explain why the cast was chosen, at which point the cost can be recouped, and ensure the reasoning is solid.
Incredible. Just with that, it feels so different. I'm genuinely impressed.
Haven't they given you detailed guidance on this?
Not really.
Have you considered talking this over with Kato?
Well, he actually confessed his feelings to me. I made it clear I wasn't interested, but he's incredibly persistent.
So that's why you agreed to the matchmaking.
But involving you, Sato, and my personal issues like that was completely out of line. Please, let me apologize again. I'm truly sorry.
In that case, would you let me help you make up for it?
What are you talking about?
Your creativity is truly remarkable. It would be such a shame to let it go to waste.
Wait, what do you mean?
A few days later, I brought Yui to a specific place.
Is this?
Our station supports this career experience facility for children. What is this place?
What do people do here?
This nice lady here is about to explain everything to you.
Really? Please tell us. We're curious. Explain to them.
Yui, why not give a presentation to the kids?
A presentation?
It would be a great opportunity to practice, don't you think?
Alright, kids. If you're curious about what Big Sister has to share, come on over. When it comes to creating a show, one of the most important things is... this is kinda confusing.
Yeah, I still don't really get what this place is supposed to be about.
Oh, well...
Keep in mind, they're just kids. You need to simplify. You need to make it simple and relatable for them to follow. Taking my advice, she quickly adapted her approach and delivered a presentation that truly resonated with their interest.
Wow, that was incredible. Your explanation was really fun and engaging.
If I worked on something like what you do, would I get to see even cooler heroes and writers?
There's a good chance you might.
I'm going to work in TV production for sure when I grow up.
Me too.
That was an excellent presentation.
So this is what it means to really connect with your audience's needs.
You don't need to use fancy or complicated words. What matters most is conveying your ideas clearly and effectively. If you apply this approach when creating your project proposals, I'm confident they'll improve significantly.
Thank you so much.
A few days later, a planning meeting for the Kagayaki program was held.
Keiichi? Wait, are you Keiichi, the president of Tokimeki TV? Why would someone like Keiichi be attending this meeting?
It seems he's here to observe our discussions. As I quietly watched, the meeting officially began.
The request we're addressing is for a program, slated to air on Sunday at 8 p.m. Kato, could you provide us with the details?
I propose a program that highlights budget-friendly restaurants. With the weak yen and rising costs affecting families, many households are struggling to make ends meet. I imagine a lot of people are thinking, at least let's find ways to save on food.
There's definitely a strong demand for this kind of content, and it promises consistent ratings. As expected, Kato always delivers excellent ideas.
What are your thoughts on this, Keiichi?
Alright, next up is Hinamoto. My proposal is an adventure show that takes viewers on a journey around the world.
An adventure program?
By 8 p.m. on Sundays, most families have already finished dinner. That's why I believe cooking shows see a sharp drop in viewership during that time. Now that you point it out, that does make sense. Even when I checked recent program schedules, it's clear that fewer networks are broadcasting cooking shows at that hour.
But did you take a closer look at the contents of networks that still air them? They're all just showcasing restaurants in a basic format. What I'm proposing is entirely different. Our show would focus on introducing budget-friendly dining options, giving viewers real value by saving them money.
In today's world, that approach feels outdated. Considering the widespread use of social media, finding information on budget-friendly restaurants is incredibly easy with just a quick search. Can you guarantee that the places you introduce won't overlap with what's already available online?
Well, she's really pointing out something critical.
I propose a travel show where celebrities or comedians explore foreign countries, immerse themselves in local events and traditional cultures, and share those unique experiences with the audience.
There's no way a concept as overused as that could ever become a hit.
It's true at first glance. It might seem like just another event, but think about the Holi Festival. Celebrated in India each spring, it's a lively tradition where people throw colored powders and water to celebrate the arrival of the season. In this era of globalization, gaining insight into other cultures offers significant values to viewers. It's not just entertainment, it has the potential to spark meaningful conversation within families.
Conversations? Isn't that a bit of a stretch?
Sunday evenings reportedly have the highest television viewership of the week. This fact is well supported by the data presented here. It's far from an overstatement.
Your proposal is outstanding. While the casting might need further deliberation, the content itself is highly captivating.
I completely agree. The proposal is exceptional. Frankly, it's far more thorough and compelling than anything we've put together, even with all our years of experience.
Thank you so much.
Please wait. Even factoring in expenses and the time required to source materials, I firmly believe my proposal can be implemented at a significant lower cost than Yui's. How does that sound?
Rest assured, we've already accounted for that.
What do you mean?
I've secured a deal with Waku Waku Travel. If they get promotional coverage for their travel packages during the program, they've agreed to offer their travel plans as part of their advertising budget.
What?
Additionally, since the travel plan matches exactly what's presented on the show, it has the potential to create buzz as a pilgrimage to iconic locations. We've already shortlisted cast members, so we're ready to start negotiations for their participation immediately.
What's your opinion, Sato? I'm with everyone else. I fully support Yui's proposal. If she's already secured a deal with Waku Waku Travel, there's nothing more to add. It's perfect. This can't be happening. We'll bring this back to the network for careful review. Ultimately, Yui's proposal was accepted. The broadcast was a resounding success, and everything appeared to be going perfectly. The program Yui developed has been incredibly well received. There's even a suggestion to produce a special episode.
I would love the opportunity to take it on.
The broadcast is set for New Year's. We've planned a 2-hour time slot, so I'm looking forward to your support.
Got it.
This time, I'll take my revenge. I'm going to make sure this project becomes mine, no matter what. Later that day, at work.
Hinamoto, could you check out this proposal? What do you think? It'd be better if you clearly outlined your reasoning. Hinamoto, can you take a look at this one too?
Why is it that no one ever counts on me? If that's how it's going to be. A few days later.
Wait, is that?
I'll use this as inspiration for the upcoming special. This show was a big hit before, after all, and let's not forget, you helped me back then too. The next day, please share your project proposal. I prepared a concept featuring New Year's celebration from different countries. I believe it will serve as a great resource for those considering travel during the holiday season. It definitely includes some unique and fascinating ideas. Alright, Yui, it's your turn.
I propose a show where we create a special New Year's feast using traditional dishes from around the globe.
What? This is unexpected.
That sounds amazing. The concept is to craft a one-of-a-kind New Year's feast exclusively for the show. The special episode will showcase the entire preparation process, giving viewers a chance to explore New Year traditions and culinary delights from around the world.
That's truly innovative.
A feast that represents the world's New Year's celebrations. Even the headline is incredibly captivating. But how exactly do you plan on transporting the dishes? There are countries where importing such items isn't even allowed. And fresh ingredients? That makes it even trickier.
We don't need to transport the dishes back at all.
What?
We'll include segments showing the cast learning how to prepare the recipes on site, but all the actual cooking will take place here in Japan.
Ah, I see now. So as long as we can secure the ingredients, everything else will fall into place. But isn't there truly any guarantee it will sell?
We've ensured there are no loose ends in that area. The partner restaurants will display promotional posters in their establishments, and a special website will be set up as well. Since these are all reputable and well-known venues, it's sure to generate significant buzz.
This is a perfectly crafted plan? Yui, you've really transformed. Your proposal is incredibly detailed and well executed. Truly outstanding.
It's all because of you, Keiichi. You were the one who inspired me to take that first step and transform myself.
Because of Keiichi? I'll bring this proposal back to the station and put it up for discussion in the next meeting. Thank you for seeing us off. How about we grab dinner together tonight? I've already invited Toshizo to join us too.
That sounds great.
Hold on a second. Keiichi, this is completely unfair. What exactly are you talking about? Giving advice to your employees on their proposal? That's totally against the rules. What are you even saying?
Hato, please take a deep breath and relax.
Relax. How can I relax? I poured everything into my proposal, and you just swooped in and gave her an unfair advantage.
I was wondering what all the commotion was about.
Grandpa?
Is that you?
Keiichi invited me to dinner, so I came along. But I couldn't help overhearing the whole conversation just now. Keiichi, did you actually help Yui with her project?
All I did was explain how to structure a proposal. Everything about the plan itself was entirely Yui's creation. What?
Well, that clears things up, doesn't it?
Haha. You could have mentioned that earlier and saved us all this trouble.
But let's not forget who refused to listen in the first place.
Before anything else, you owe an apology for that. And actually, there's something else you should address.
What do you mean?
The other day, I saw you at a cafe. I couldn't help overhearing something. That hit program you're so proud of from a few years back. Turns out, you had some help from a director at another network, didn't you? It wasn't entirely your own work, was it?
What on earth is this?
You can't be serious.
This has to be some kind of mistake, doesn't it? There's no way this is true.
Oh, are you still going to deny it after seeing this?
What's that?
This is a recording of your entire conversation at the cafe.
What?
Wait, isn't that Sato and the others over there? Yeah, it really is.
How about it, Kato? I just wanted to make it work no matter what. I was desperate to prove myself to be recognized. Is it really so wrong to rely on others to fill in the gaps where I fall short?
But then you criticize others for doing the same thing. That's nothing but hypocrisy. You're not a child anymore. Act like it.
Kato, I truly believed you had what it takes to succeed without stooping to such tactics. But now, I'm just disappointed. I'll make sure to report this incident with the Kagayaki program. Maintaining mutual trust is essential for our partnership moving forward. No! Please wait! I'm begging you. Forgive me! I sincerely apologize. I'll do whatever it takes. Just please, give me another chance. I'm sorry, but I can't overlook this. After that, I informed the Kagayaki program about the situation. Kato lost the trust of his co-workers, and eventually filed a request for a department transfer.
His proposals had long been criticized for their lack of detail, and he'll need to learn to listen to others if he wants to improve.
Impossible!
Everything has to be redone.
Please, spare me! In the end, Kato found the meticulous requirements of his new role overwhelming and decided to resign voluntarily. Meanwhile, we shared a pleasant meal together. On our way back,
Thank you so much for the delicious dinner. Sato, would you give me another chance to make things right from that time?
huh?
I realize that I have feelings for you, Sato. Could you keep teaching me and guiding me from now on?
If you're alright with it, I'd be happy to. Thank you for watching until the end!
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel